My magical Libras, welcome to your general reading for the energy of Libra for 9 till 15 April with me, Nelson, your psychic tarot reader. So this is a reading for Libra, dealing with a Libra, wherever you got Libra in your chart, cross-watcher, however you came across this reading, there is a message here for you. So open your heart to receive. And I'm going to end this reading for you with a crystal oracle card. So watch the reading from beginning to end so you get the complete guidance and you get everything in context there at the end of the reading. Okay. So, let's start off by looking at my beautiful Libras. I hope you're doing amazing. Let's start off by looking at the cumulative energy that has brought you towards where you currently are. Practically killing yourself. Libra, Libra, Okay? This is something that you want to watch out for, Libra. This is a repeating trap that you can be going through all of your life again and again that you want to look out for. Libra, this is that energy that, now don't get me wrong, I'm not dissing you or judging you or anything like that. Don't get me wrong, okay? But one of the ways in which you can often sabotage yourself, stunt your growth, is by wanting everything to be really, really perfect, is by wanting everything to be very, very unique, is by dissecting and redissecting everything repeatedly, you know. And there's like a sense of perfection that has come over here, overthinking, overcompensating, trying over and over. Somehow, it's like you've put in so much effort for something, but everything has been kind of pretty much to your detriment in a ways that I can see over here for you, my beautiful, beautiful Geminis. Well, you're not Geminis, you Libras. Why did I say Geminis? Maybe there's a reason. Are you dealing with a Gemini? Do you have Gemini in your chart? Maybe you need to look at a Gemini reading. Also, speaking, I believe in acknowledging everything that comes up in a reading, my beautiful Libras. So maybe, you know, when you think about it, I mean, I love Libras actually. In actual fact, I like air signs in general. So Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, I love you all. Because even though I'm a water sign, I've got a lot of air in my chart. So I really quite like that. And so sometimes what happens with Gemini also is that your mind is at so many places at so many times and you're doing so many things that you don't kind of get to what it is that you need to get to. So you do a lot of things and you're very busy. But remember, just because you are busy doesn't necessarily mean that you are productive. All right. So if you are open to going into a productive future where everything works and you get clarity of mind and you don't come from fear, my beautiful Libras, place your hand on your heart with me, take a nice deep breath and say yes to the beautiful future. Okay. Because what can happen quite a lot is that Gemini can be very out there and you can be very inside, very withdrawn, you know. Almost like the difference between Cancer and Capricorn because they're opposite on the zodiac wheel. Cancer internalizes everything and Capricorn externalizes everything, you know. So be mindful because I feel that you've definitely been in that fear space. You know, my beautiful, beautiful Libras, it feels like you were in that fear space where you're trying to be highly preventative and, you know, you're very, and I'm going to put this quote unquote proactive because it is about trying to prevent the phantoms in your mind, the fear in your mind, the fear that you are afraid of repeating, okay? And that typically just leads us into more fear, all right? That typically just leads us into completely preventable problems. All right. And it's almost because what happens here and what I can see in my beautiful Libras, this is one of those spaces where had we left everything alone, everything would have been fine. But because you step forward and because you wanted to like sort of like fix things in a sense, you actually kind of like created some problems that didn't need to be created in the first place, unnecessary suffering. But look at you, Libra, turning lemons into lemonade. Stepping squarely into your power. So, you know, our soul always knows as well. And sometimes, and I personally find this as well, when I am about to step into tremendous success, you know, especially when I had highly operational fears inside of me, not too long ago, by the way, I would do so many things to try and prevent myself from being hurt and to prevent something fearful from happening. And then by that very action, it's normally the reason why it happens. You know, so it's quite an irony over there that we get sometimes. Okay. Let's see the potential going forward for you. The Three of Wands. So everything really shifting to your favor. You know, everything shifting to your highest benefit, my beautiful, beautiful Libra. You've got exciting things to look forward to. Okay? Exciting things to look forward to here for you. Let's clarify your reading. Let's see what it is that you got. And remember, when you come across something that resonates, hand on the heart, nice deep breath, and you say yes to it. Okay? Libras, let's clarify the recent past. Let's see what's going on over there. Okay? Especially here where this Gemini energy came up. And I feel that for some of you, it's actually necessary to be a little bit less in your head and a little bit more in life. You know, I kind of get that sense in you. No idea why I'm shuffling the cards like this, because for those of you that have been following me, you know that that is not a way that I shuffle. All right? You needed to make a choice here. You needed to make a really firm choice here. You needed to pull one of those executive decisions here, Libra. You know, because it's like, it's almost like when one tries to put out a big field fire. You know, I grew up in the country, so let's say there's a big field, like a big dry grass field, you know, it's middle of summer, and dried grass all around you. There's a breeze, there's a fire. You know, we try to heat it out, and you heat out there and the fire goes there, and you heat out there and the fire goes there, that sort of thing. And it feels like that is what you were doing. So there was a time when you just had to say to people, you know what, switch on the sprayers. Okay? That is what I'm seeing here for you. There was an energy here where you just had to say, you know what, switch on the sprayers. Enough of this. We're not going to do this anymore. This is not the way the cookie is going to crumble. Okay? And it may have been very, very difficult for you, because you may have preferred things to rather resolve themselves on their own. But nope. Hell to the no. Five of Cups. There were some things that you had to face because it was dimming the light of, you know, where you were, where you are. And it seems like you were in that space where even when things were going well, even when things are positive, even when things are working out, there was this dark, glum, you know, draining, you know, fucking exhausting sort of shadow, you know, cloud that was hanging over you. It's like you're walking down the road, everybody's got sunshine, and then the rain is pissing all over you, type of thing, you know. So you needed to change around, and that means that you had to face your past. So I can see that you face your past a lot, some rude awakenings that happened over here, but also what might be some of the positive awakenings, you know. Hard work really beautifully paying off. It seems like you're in the space where hard work is really, really paying off, finally getting the acknowledgement that I would say you deserve, but it's also like the acknowledgement that you allow yourself to receive. You may have been overly critical of yourself sometimes. There is a renewed sense within your personal life, high-level commitment, love, completely open. It seems like there was doubt around love, and you really had to decide to sort of like claim your person as your person. All right? It's like you had to claim your person as your person. And I don't really know if anybody was sort of like fully in support of that. But it is that marriage of soul, marriage of spirit, okay, that you have to decide upon. And look at how well it's paying off. So you have put in a lot of work. And I mean, when you look at this, you've got the star and you've got the sun. And the star is about this beautiful Aquarius energy that we are stepping in presently. And I mean, how has it been so profoundly reset with this 8th of April energy, that amazing, incredible solar eclipse, you know? And the sun energy, it's like you were completely reset. And I would almost go so far as to say, from what I've seen so far, because your reading is the last one that I'm doing for this, for this 9 till 15 April period from my weekly readings, my beautiful Libras. And I would almost say that from that solar eclipse energy of the April the 8th, you seem to be, from what I can see here, you seem to be the one that really, really gets it. There was another energy that was really getting it. I can't remember exactly which one it is. I think it was Scorpio. I can't remember though. But you, Libra, you are really, really getting it. You are really getting it. You are like, this is the vibe. This is what I must do. It's like complete clarity that suddenly stepped forward for you. But You know, old habits die hard. So you're like, you know, the fear is back and the fear is there. Like, well, everything is going great. Like overthinking, everything is going great, everything is wonderful, everything is fantastic. But what if? All right. And what I want to say to you is that if you are ready to progress past this, what if you are ready for spiritual growth, you know, personal growth, you want to learn to read cards, all the guidance from the universe, then go ahead and check out the links in my description for my online courses and everything else that I do. Okay. What is it with this fear that is back here? This fear is mega strongly back. But you are succeeding nonetheless. You are winning nonetheless. All right. Victory. That is what I can say to you, my beautiful, beautiful Libras. Victory all the way. Victory all the way. Success all the way. All right. Blue skies forever, basically. Oops, here. What is this message? This is powerful. Death card energy. This is amazing. This aligns with everything that we've discussed so far. Because the death card energy, it's about moving away from what is no longer working and outdated and play their roles into this next level. Okay? In life, we have a tendency to hold on to things sometimes, which usually causes us more grief than good. And you're at the space where you are finally ready to leave the past behind. Do not try to recreate the past or even reinvent the past. Okay? You have lived a certain cycle and now you're ready to go to the next cycle and you've got your person by your side. Renewed sense of passion going forward. Renewed sense of positive vigor going forward, hope for the future, you know, your heart opening, getting new ideas that you can magically turn into massive, massive, massive success. All right, massive major energy success. You may think that you've come to the end of the road in many, many ways, Libra, but you've actually come to the start of a new road, because that is what the death card energy is about. You're at the end of a cycle and you go to a new cycle, because life is a continual flow of death and rebirth. Death and rebirth, you know. It's like the baby that is leaving the paradise of the womb, you know, to go through the difficult process of birth, because it's challenging for a baby to be born, and to then, you know, go into the new paradise with new possibilities, a new love, a new support, you know. So it might feel a little bit tender initially, especially with the Seven of Cups, but it's actually going into strength. And I want you to remember, Libra, that when things are new, they are typically challenging. You know, don't expect of yourself that if you go into this new cycle that you have to understand and get everything right away, pronto. No, man. No, 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 no. You know, let that unnecessary perfection go, because there is a way that you sometimes sabotage yourself. Remember that when you're in the world of the world, that sometimes you have to play the world's game. You know, so yes, it's great to be unique, but don't try to be so unique that you actually hold yourself back to this. Sometimes you just have to play the worldly game. You know, you have to do the commercial thing, that sort of thing. All right, play the game by the game. Obviously, from a high positive spirit and vibe. And then the Three of Pentacles there going forward, definitely a space of where you get to choose new. This might be movement for you, new career, definitely with your person. It's kind of like you definitely leave the old behind. You get to see that it's outdated. You no longer, it might have been very difficult to let it go, but now you understand the validity of letting it go. Okay? Let's see, what is your crystal energy, your guidance here for you, my beautiful, beautiful Libras? Black tourmaline protection. Black tourmaline is the energy that protects your spirit, your aura, your energy. So know that you're not alone, and you don't have to be concerned, and there is no need to be afraid. Okay? There is no need to be afraid of this new beginning. There is no need to be afraid of this change, my beautiful, beautiful, amazing Libras, because life has got your back. Okay? You are life, and life has got life. All right, so that's what I have for you, Libras. I hope that it helps. Remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I look forward to connecting with you on the next video.